is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be going over my BookTubeAthon TBR. So this is my first year on BookTube, and so this is my first time doing a BookTubeathon. I am very excited for it. My only issue right now is that it's actually the week right before my husband and I go on our honeymoon, and so we're going to be doing lots of packing, but also it seems like our life over the last month, maybe because we're trying to do so much before our trip, has just been absolutely crazy. My brother and his fiance just had a baby today, the day I'm filming this, which is super exciting. My sister and her fiance are also having a baby at the very beginning, mid of August, and so we're having baby showers. Everything is just happening all at once. So I'm going to be trying to attempt BookTubeathon, and I'm hoping to get through most of what's going on here because I would love to participate. But I guess let's just jump right into the TBR and the challenges for this BookTubeathon this year. So we do have 7 challenges to complete. The first one is to let a coin toss pick your first book that you will read. And I decided to start off easy. I picked 2 different manga because anything that you read during this BookTubeathon does count. I figured these would be easy to read, and they are ones that I have been purchasing, and by that I do mean I've still been purchasing subsequent books in the series, even though I have not read these yet. So this is Anonymous Noise Volume 1 and A Terrified Teacher at Ghoul School Volume 1. I'm going to have Anonymous Noise be heads and A Terrified Teacher at Ghoul School be tails, and we're just going to see which one will go on the TBR as the first book I will read. We got our coin right here. Let's try this out. I dropped it. Let's try that again. And it looks like we have tails. So we're going to be going with A Terrified Teacher at Ghoul School for the very first book on my BookTubeathon TBR. The next challenge is to read a book that is about something you would like to do. This one was sort of hard for me because almost all of my books that I have here are sci-fi fantasy type of fiction, but I actually decided to go a little bit outside of my comfort zone and pick a non-fiction book. This is As You Wish by Carrie Elwes. So this is all about the Princess Bride. I absolutely love the Princess Bride, but I also really would love to be an actor. I don't think that's ever gonna happen, but I did do drama club and plays in high school and college, and I absolutely loved it. So I feel like this is a sort of short non-fiction autobiography type of story. I feel like this is a book that I will really enjoy, but also is short enough that I can get through it during a BookTubeathon. The third challenge is to read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation. I'm going to be going with Stardust by Neil Gaiman. I have loved the movie, just absolutely love it, and I am due for a rewatch of it, but I have actually never read the book for it, and I am way past time needing to read this. I absolutely love the cover on this, and I've heard amazing things. I know that the movie is not entirely the same as the book, and I believe that's the whole point of this part of the challenge. So I'm very excited to read this and then watch the movie. Challenge number 4 is to read a book with green on the cover, and for that I'm going to be going with No Good Deed by Goldie Moldavsky. I read her previous book, Kill the Boy Band, I want to say a couple years ago, and I did enjoy it. It was definitely a little bit weirder than I first expected going into it, and I could not put the book down. It was so intriguing, and I just absolutely love the covers that she has. I'm pretty sure this book is about a teen that wants to become like an activist or something, do something good for the world, but like the title is sort of showing us no good deed goes unpunished and something is going to go wrong, and so I'm very interested to see what's going to happen here because her first book was definitely out of the norm, even for what the summary was telling me, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm very excited for this one. And also, she just has amazing covers, and like, look at those end papers. I'm so excited to read this one. Challenge number 5 doesn't even have anything to do with books, but I'm going to be showing you guys now. It is to read a book with a hat on your head the entire time. I actually have 2 hats here, and I need you guys to help me decide which one I'm going to be using. So I do have a green South Park Kyle hat. I love this hat. I don't wear hats very often, but I do sometimes buy them, and so I thought this was a really cute one. So here is choice number 1. And And then I also have an SR2 hat. This is actually a hat that Joker wears in the Mass Effect games, specifically I believe 2 and 3 because it's SR2, but I, again, really like this one. I have actually worn this before. It's a very comfortable hat. So this is going to be your second option. Leave me a comment down below letting me know whether you'd like me to wear the South Park hat or the Mass Effect hat. Challenge number 6 is to read a book with a beautiful spine. I'm going to be going with I Believe in a Thing Called Love by Maureen Ghoul. This is a gorgeous book cover, but also I absolutely love the spine. We have like the print of the flowers and the yellow form the type, and it like matches the cover perfectly. I think this is a really, really cute spine and cover. This is a book that I've been wanting to read for a while because it is written by an Asian author and the main character is Asian as well. From what I understand, this is a book about a girl who is really, really good with her grades, but not so much in the love and romance department, and so she decides to take tips from K-dramas that she had been watching to sort of fulfill her romance like dreams during her senior year of high school. I think this is going to be a very, very cute book, and I'm pretty sure because it is a young adult contemporary, I'm going to be flying through this. And then the 7th challenge, which I believe is the same for every single BookTubeAthon, is to read 7 books. So with the TBR that I've picked out so far, I have 5 books ready. I might be doing some ebooks because I do read on my phone during my breaks and stuff at work because it's just easier than an actual book. Or I might read some more manga, I'm not entirely sure, but I did pick out a couple other books that I feel like I might want to read during this BookTubeAthon TBR so that I at least have 7 picked out. The first one is Every Heart a Doorway by Seanan McGuire. I have actually not read this book, but I have heard amazing things about it. It is a short sort of novella, even though it is its own complete story here, and there are other books in the series. So it's all about children that have actually found themselves in other worlds through going through like sort of doorways, and now they are back in our world. I don't know much else about it. I am pretty sure there are LGBTQ elements in here, and I'm just very excited to read it. And then I also decided that I might read Night of the Living Trekkies. This is by Kevin David Anderson and Sam Stahl. I am a massive Star Trek fan. I picked this up from, I believe, a used book sale within the last 2 years. I don't remember completely, but I thought this was a really, really fun type of book. This is, I believe, by Quirk Books, which makes sense because they have lots of quirky books from that publisher, and this I believe is about people that are going to like a Star Trek convention when the zombie apocalypse breaks out. And so this is another really, really short one that I feel like I could probably fly right through in case I am looking for another book. So these are the 7 books that I am hoping to read during BookTubeAthon this year. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Again, leave me a comment down below letting me know what hat you would like me to wear because I have to wear one for one of these books and I would love your help choosing. Subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more videos. I do have videos up every Monday and Thursday, so I will see you then. Bye!